amifullest. This is again Amy. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. So today finally I'm going to paint this place because I need to hang this stuff. I have bottles, seasoning bottles everywhere, so I need to organize. So I already have my paint out. I have a little paint. I do have another paint in the store, but this one I want to finish this one. So I've already mixed. I don't have gloves, so my gloves is finished. I need to go to the store, but I want to paint first before going to the store because I know if I don't do this painting right now, forget about it. So yeah, so I've just mixed everything. Yesterday I kind of closed the holes with these things. You know, there were some holes where the other seasoning organizer was hanging, so I kind of closed those holes. I used this one and this one, so I kind of close it. So now it's time to paint. So before I start painting, I'm going to use this one to kind of clean and wipe and remove any spider nets or any kind of like dusty spider thing. I do this. So the kitchen's a little bit messy right now, so that's not a problem if I go in like this and do all the messy stuff with all the spider. So I'm gonna do that, and then after doing that I'm going to pour some of the paint in here, and then I'm going to be using these two tools to paint. Since it's not like a lot of paint, it's not like everywhere, I'm not going to be painting the entire kitchen. It's just this small area, so that at least when I hang the new organizer for the seasoning, at least it looks much more nicer, because now if I just hang it there, it doesn't really look so good. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this. So first, let's clean. Let's get rid of all the spider web, and then we can start painting. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to use that thing to remove all the spider web and kind of clean the walls from any dirty or spider web, everything. Just make sure the wall is like smooth and ready to paint. So I'm just going to brush everything, make sure I brush everything. Whenever I'm cleaning, actually, I like to go with that thing and clean the walls and clean the stuff. And then now I'm going to take a kitchen towel. I'm going to wipe on top of the sack cup, because also all the spider web kind of fall on top of there. And I'm also going to clean those cable. I'm just going to wipe everything, make sure everything is clean, and I'm going to remove that. Actually, that is where I'm supposed to connect the sack cup, the, how do you call this in English, like those things that soak the smoke when you are cooking. But because the one that I have now is the new model, so you don't need to connect it all the way here. It has something inside that's collects all the smoke and everything, and once in a year I have to change it. So I don't know the English name, so it does. So once in a year you have to change it, so you don't need to connect. So that's the reason why I closed that hold. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour paint and I'm going to start painting. I forgot to put a towel on top of the sack cup, but I'm going to do it later. I forgot to do that. So I'm just going to quickly paint everything, make sure that everywhere is paint, and just paint everything. And I'm going all the way. I'm going to paint the top. I'm just also going to be touching around. You know, sometimes in the winter season, in the summer season, you have flies in the house, especially in the kitchen. And sometimes you have the flies will be on the wall. And I don't know, when the flies sit on the wall, they leave a mark on the wall, especially when you have like white wall. I don't know if I'm the only one who have been noticing this, but I'm also going to touch those places around in the kitchen. And now, as you guys can see, I forgot to put the towel. Now I put the towel, and I also remove the current from the sack cup. I remove it. And so now I'm going to be painting, and yeah, I'm just going to paint and listen to music and paint. When I'm doing something, I love things to be precise. So if you guys see me painting and be like, girl, you're painting too much, that is just how I do things. I just like things to be precise. So yeah, I'm really going to be painting every corner and then touch around. And after painting that, I'm going to allow it, after doing the first layer, I'm going to allow it to dry a little bit, and then I'll go again and come back again and do a second layer. So if you like painting videos, I'm gonna tell you to grab a cup of tea, popcorn, some candies, if you have yogurts, do something and let's paint together, because this is just gonna be it's gonna be self-explainable because I cannot really explain everything I'm doing. But if you guys can see what I'm doing, it's explained itself. The job explained itself how I'm doing it. And also I was thinking, since I'm already painting, I'm going to take one stone to kill 2 or 3 birds. So today that I'm painting, I'm also going to be touching the living room. There's some parts on the living room where the kids really mess up. And I'm also going to be touching those areas with the paint. So as I'm painting, I'm cleaning because I'm not a perfect painter. Sometimes I have the paint will touch the tiles on the kitchen, and I'll just take a towel and I'll just like clean those areas because I don't want the paint to dry, because when it's dry it's a little bit difficult to get it out of the tile. So that's the reason why. So I'm just gonna keep painting. That's all I do. Like, I love doing stuff like this. I don't know why, but I love like doing DIY, fixing things around the house. I'm not really I didn't go to school for all of this. I studied nursing, but like fixing things around the house, like getting things done, like kleine klusjes, so as we call it in Dutch. I love doing it. I just love, as long as those things have it has a somewhere where it shows how it's done. Like there's a paper instructions. I follow the instruction and I just do it perfectly. So yeah, I've been postponing this job for a while now. So I thought now it's time for me to really like focus, to really do it. So these 2 days, 2-3 days now, I'm only going to be doing this. So you guys are gonna see like updates and me doing it and all of that. So these few weeks, these few couple of days, I'm gonna be doing this stuff. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. This is the job that I gave myself this whole weekend. This is going to be my weekend. This is how I spend my weekend. So yeah, just going to be painting, making sure everything, and then tomorrow I'm going to come back and show you guys how I fix the organizer and fix everything. I'm super excited. I already have a picture in my head of how I want everything. I don't know. Let me know if you are if you are the kind of person, like when I want to do something, I already create a picture in my head how I want it to look like. And sometimes if it doesn't end up looking the way how I want it, how I picture it in my head, it can be a little bit frustrating for me. I don't know why, but I can get really annoying and be frustrating. So reasons why sometimes when I'm cleaning or I'm doing something, I'm cleaning or trying to fix things around the house, and something that would take, maybe somebody will be like, this thing would take me 30 minutes, I'm done. But because I want it so precise and I want it to look exactly the way I have it in my head, I can spend 1 hour, 2 hours doing it. Like when I'm doing general cleaning in the house, sometimes I'm cleaning the kids' room, I can spend 2 hours just cleaning. Like, I don't know, I go over stuff two times, 3 times. Like, I'll be pushing things around, clean under the bed. Like, I don't know, like when I want to do something, I really want it to be perfect. That's the reason why I don't really start a project or be like, okay, today I'm going to do this halfway. I make sure when I want to do something that I don't have any plan that weekend. I don't have any plan. I don't have anything doing that weekend. So I can really focus myself on that project and make sure I do everything precisely. So this weekend, it was that weekend that I'm like, it's gonna be painting. It's all about painting, making sure I get this kitchen stuff ready. So yeah, that is that is how I spend my weekend. So let's try and see the renovation, like the way I picture it in my head. It's going to be perfect. Perfect. I just pray that when I'm done with everything, it's perfect as it is in my head. If not that, I'm going to change everything. But I'm going to change everything. because I just can't. Like, I don't know. Let me know in the comment box if you are that kind of person. Like, when you want something, you just I don't know. I don't know. That's how I am. Like, I picture things in my head before ever doing it. Even when I'm buying clothes or shoes or anything, I really picture it in my head and how I want it to look, how I'm going to style it before ever I even purchase the clothes. And if I purchase the clothes and I come home and I test it and it's not the way I want it, I'm gonna return it. Like, I don't know why. It's just, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm really sure that I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people outside there who are like me. So right now, like, I'm doing this DIY. The kitchen is a mess. This weekend, I'm not cooking. I'm so happy this weekend I'm not cooking. I have like bunch of sauce in the freezer. I have to cook because my sauce in the freezer, they're almost finished. So the ones I have is going to be enough for this weekend. It's gonna be enough for this weekend. So that's the reason why I want to use the opportunity now. This weekend I don't have to cook. I want to use this opportunity to organize this kitchen, clean everything. So when I'm done organizing, everything is packed, everything is perfect, I can go into cooking so that I can start cooking again and fill up the freezer and start cooking my sauce again and try to fill up the freezer because right now I only have like 3 bowls of sauce. And if we eat that this weekend, there's nothing more remain. So that's the reason why I'm like, use this opportunity, organize this kitchen, and then after doing that, the coming week, I'm just going to be focusing on cooking. So from Monday till Sunday, so Monday to Friday, in the evening, I want to be cooking every single day. Like, I want to cook every single day. Monday evening, I want to cook. Tuesday evening, I want to cook so I can have enough sauce for the freezer. And then after that, I'm going to take a break in the weekend and then start cooking again. I want all my bowls. I have like 20 or 30 bowls and they're all empty right now. I only have 3 sauce. They're all empty. So I really want to get this job done so I can start cooking and fill up those bowls so that I don't have to be worried about cooking because I love to eat, but I don't always love to start. I don't always like to stand in the kitchen to cook. I like to make those little yogurt, fish, just little recipe that will take me at least not something easy to eat. But like cooking a full meal, like cooking potato leaf, cassava leaf, okra soup. I don't always like to stand in the kitchen to cook those meals. So that's the reason why when I have the opportunity, I like to cook a lot and then put them in the freezer. And then so of those days that I don't feel like cooking or I just want to hang out with my friends for the weekend, or maybe I have birthday party coming and I want to go to my friend's birthday and I don't have to be worried about cooking, so I can just take my time and just relax and just go and have fun with friends or families. So yeah, so guys, this is painting. Just gonna keep painting. So this video is gonna be a little bit too long, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I was thinking about cutting the videos and then like cutting it, just show you guys the finished result, but I thought it will not be nice. You guys have to see the entire process. You guys have to see the entire, I even fast forward this video, so that's the reason why it's like a little bit shorter than normal, because I kind of fast forward it. It was a lot. Like I said, I like things to be precise, so you guys have to bear with me. This is just the way how I do things. I don't like to do things in a hurry. I like to do things precise. I like to get everything, every single corner, and make sure everything looks pretty nice. So guys, keep on watching and let me know what you are doing. Let me know if you are like me. Do you like to get things precise, or do you plan things in your head before ever going to do the mission? I have planned all the mission in my head, and then before ever I think of doing it. That is just me. I don't know, but I guess I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people who are like that. So yeah, let's keep painting and let's see how it goes. So guys, like I said, I'm going to use one stone to kill multiple birds. So I'm also going to use the opportunity to paint the living room. You guys know the TV used to be at this corner. So I had these holes on the TV that I've actually closed. But because of the TV was on this corner, there's a little bit of discoloration when it comes to the paint. Maybe on camera you cannot see it, but I am going to be painting over it and make sure everything is the same color. It's just the same white paint. And then I also buy one of these thing on the IKEA, just like the one that I'm going to be hanging in the kitchen, but this one is much longer and it's a white one. And I also want to hang that one in the living room and then put like something nice on top of it, like this African stuff that I got from Belgium. I have this broom, I have this African art hat, and I have this one other thing, I don't know the name, but you guys are going to see that one. So I also want to put there on top of there, I want to put something on that wall because the wall is just there, plain white wall, nothing. So I'm just going to use the opportunity to just paint this wall as well, get every single corner. So I leave the paint in the kitchen to dry a little bit, then if I need to go second layer I will. But first I'm just going to be, whilst I'm waiting for the paint in the kitchen to dry, I'm going to be painting the living room. Just go on top of every little mark that the kit has made, because the kits, like, sometimes they mess the wall. So because this that last year Christmas December I didn't really paint, because actually I normally paint the house every end of December because the kids will keep messing the house, and then the end of the year I will paint. But this year I didn't really paint. So yeah, I'm just taking the opportunity and just go over some of the little paint. And also at the other corner, this one is even much better. The other corner is even more messier. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And I'm also going to be painting that area. And then the TV corner, there's also, my daughter went there with some pen, and I'm also going to be painting that area, make sure everything is the same color. That's the reason why I like white paint. I like white because when the kids mess up, you can actually go over it with the same paint and just cover it up. But when you have different color of paint, it's very hard for you to just go over it, because normally when you paint the paint on the wall, it's old, and when you add a fresh new paint up on top of it, it has a different undertone, like different color. But with whites, it's pretty easy and manageable. So yeah, so I'm just going to quickly paint that, and then I'm going to paint by the door side as well. The kid really messed that one up. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's just keep painting and painting and painting. So as you guys can see, this corner was even messier. Like, I don't know, like the camera is not doing justice to how messy this wall is. It was. The camera is not doing justice. It was really messy. So that's the reason why I'm going over with the paint. I'm going to paint that area also, and also by the TV corner, my daughter went there with some pencil, and I'm also going to paint that. And also in the corridor, my daughter, she got this painting stuff from the daycare, and she put it on her hand and then just tap it on the wall in the corridor. So I have to go through over that. I don't want to show you guys every little corner that I'm painting, because then this video will be super long. But I'm just telling you guys where that I'm painting. Since I'm already with the paint, I want to use this opportunity to just paint every little corner that I need to adjust. So because I know when I'm done clean everything up, it's gonna take a little while for me to come back again and start painting and start fixing every little mess. So yeah, so I'm just going to do this quickly, and then I'm also going to do the TV, around the TV, back of the TV by the plants. My daughter also messed that area, and she went there with some pen. So yeah, I'm gonna do that also very quickly, and then I'll go back to the kitchen and watch if I need to do second layer, and then I'll go ahead and do second layer, and then I will leave everything, and then tomorrow I will come again and fix the stuff. And then if I needed to paint any necessary paint, I will, because sometimes in Holland on the walls, I had that experience in the living room, when you are making holes on the wall, it's like the dust that comes out of the holes is very black, and sometimes it can end up it can end up messing the paint on the wall. So sometimes I have to go over it. I don't know if the kitchen is like that, so I'm gonna have to see tomorrow how it looks. So yeah, I'm just gonna paint everything very quickly, and then I'll go back to the kitchen and then just do a second layer, and then just leave everything there, and then tomorrow I'll just continue with the work. So yeah, keep watching. So I'm back again in the kitchen. I'm going to do second layer very quickly. And also what I'm going to do when I'm done painting, I'm going to the paint brush, the rubber where I pour the paint in, I'm going to put everything into a plastic bag. So tomorrow, if I'm done making the holes in the wall, if I need to go in again with painting, it's going to be very easy. So the paint brush, everything stays wet. So guys, stay tuned for tomorrow, and we'll continue this video again.